The surprising reason why Princess Beatrice is devastated over Prince Andrew's botched BBC interview. This past summer, many people were caught up in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. It even affected some people across the pond, including the UK's royal family, especially Prince Andrew, Duke of York. Prince Andrew is Queen Elizabeth's third child and second son, and long considered her favourite. He was once married, not divorced, to Sarah Ferguson, and is the father of Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Prince Andrew has admitted to knowing Epstein, but the Duke has dismissed allegations that he had sex with a minor girl decades ago who had been caught up in an alleged sex ring of Epstein's. For anyone who may have missed the news around Epstein, here is a quick recap. Epstein was a wealthy American financier and consultant who pleaded guilty and was convicted in Florida of procuring an underage girl for prostitution in 2008 and for soliciting a prostitute. He was only convicted of the two crimes and served 13 months in jail with a very generous work release, although 36 girls had been identified by federal officials as sexually abused by Epstein. Fast forward to early July 2019, when Epstein was arrested on federal charges of sex trafficking minors in New York and Florida. Denied bail, Epstein was found dead in his cell on August 10, ruled a homicide by the New York City medical examiner that has been questioned by his attorneys and his brother, who hired an independent pathologist who felt it could have been homicide. Some former associates of Epstein's include Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, and Prince Andrew at the time of Epstein's arrest. Many photos surfaced of him with various prominent U.S. citizens, including Trump. Another old photo came to light of Prince Andrew with an arm around the waist of a young lady, Virginia Roberts Giuffre. Giuffre alleges that she had sex with the prince more than once at the direction of Ghislaine Maxwell, a British socialite who had once been Epstein's girlfriend, and according to Giuffre and others, served as a liaison for him. Prince Andrew firmly denies the events, so much so he appeared in a special BBC interview with journalist Emily Maitlis. The interview didn't go so well for the prince, despite his denials and commenting he didn't remember ever even meeting Roberts. He also claims he didn't know anything about Epstein's behavior and was appalled by the news that was coming out, discussing regarding the interview even made to the pre-election debate stage between Conservative Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. After many policy and campaign issue discussions, moderator Julie Atchingham asked, "Is the monarchy fit for the purpose?" Then she secondly asked, "Is Prince Andrew fit for purpose?" According to Australia's news.com, those questions spoken on national television that brought Prince Andrew's brother Prince Charles to decide enough was enough. He urged the Queen to strip Prince Andrew of his duties. The Prince, who often turns to his eldest daughter, Princess Beatrice, for advice, discussed the possibility of the taped television interview with her. While at first she was hesitant about her dad doing the November interview, she came around when the two discussed it with his private secretary and the broadcast team, according to news reports. Maybe they should have stuck with her gut reaction. While he continued to deny the allegations, it apparent it was his attitude during the interview that made viewers angry. Much of England was in awe as to what they perceived as his entitlement. Within days, he asked the Queen if he could step away from his royal duties. She agreed. Princess Beatrice has been reported as devastated, but she didn't put a stop to the interview. She feels it was that led to his release of duties. Following the interview and his duty of leave, Prince Andrew was spotted at the Queen's Christmas party for her staff at Buckingham Palace. Since the annual event has nothing to do with royal duties, but rather celebrating with those who serve the family, it was perceived he could and should attend. Princess Beatrice, who's engaged to Eduardo Mappelli Motti, a British property developer, held her engagement party on December 18. Notably absent was her dad, who purposely stayed away. It could have put them in a difficult situation. People close to him were in fear of embarrassment or abuse, which would have been just mortifying, an insider source said, as reported by Vanity Fair. However, it has also been reported that Prince Andrew does continue to plan to attend the wedding in June, walking his daughter down the aisle.